Let's go for a ride. You are watching CycleCruza's all-in-one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today. CycleCruza videos brought to you at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You know, one thing that noobs, the mistake they make is when they're hitting the twisties, hitting corners, that they brake in the corners. And unless you know how to do trail braking, you want to avoid braking in the corners. You want to do all your braking before corners. And because when you're at an angle, and if you pull the front brake, it's going to lift the bike up. And that can end up setting you up for a real fucked up day. You can end up high siding. So you want to be extra cautious when you're hitting the corner. Do all your braking before you hit the corners. And that's why I tell you guys, new riders, do not start on super sports, because these bikes leave little room for error. And as whereas, you know, like a 250 or a 300, you can crank the hell out of the throttle and it ain't gonna really do all that much. As where this bike, you crank the throttle a little too much, it can set you up for a real fucked up day. But you don't want to be doing high speeds around corners out here on the streets anyhow. What I'm doing, I'm just doing moderate riding through the twisties. That's what I love to do, man. And but if you're out here trying to get your knee down and elbow slide down, man, these streets are too unpredictable for that shit. You don't know where there's a handful of gravel hiding out. You don't know where there's an animal that can fly across the street. Hey! Get the fuck out of there, man. Some of you guys said that's why. See? Look at that. Ah! Ah! A wayward car that just will cross the double yellow at any given second. All the best out there, man. Damn, see that? Fucking car. You gotta be prepared for all of that. Out here on the streets, it's all about defensive riding. And so the lesson here for you new riders, do all your braking before you hit the corners. That's going to keep you from having a real fucked up day. I know a lot of you guys say, CycleCruza, all you do is ride in a straight line all the freaking time. I want to see you. Why don't you ride in the twisties? I ride twisties. I used to be more aggressive in the twisties starting out when I had the CBR 600RR. And then I got to the point when I had that target fixation down there at the triple nickel, I said, it ain't worth it, man. Shit! It ain't worth it. And then I had a few slide outs where, you know, the rear wheel slid on me on some gravel, but luckily I was able to ride out of it. And it just woke me up. It's just like, dude, it ain't, fuck that. Take it to the track, man. If you're gonna do the high speed, you know, you want to hit high speeds through the corners, that's designated for the track to keep you from having a fucked up day, man. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. On the track, you're confident that, look at this. See that? Rocks, gravel and shit. Got some oil spots here and there. It ain't fucking worth it, man. It really isn't. On the track, you know the track is clean and clear. So you could just have fun and hit those corners with confidence and have a good time. And you don't have to worry about the 5-0 you know, on your tail and end up getting a ticket, losing your license and all that shit, or getting run over by a car. So, I mean, you can have fun out here on the streets, you know, like I do. I have fun. I do some power blasts here and there, nothing crazy. And then I hit the twisties, just moderate runs through the twisties. Nothing's, you know, like I said, not trying to do no elbow slide or out here on the streets trying to be a street Rossi. And a lot of you guys say CycleCruza, dude, you could do that on your WR250R or 250 or whatever, you know, the moderate riding you're doing through the twisties. It's just, I'll tell you guys, yes, the WR250R actually is really fun in the twisties. You know, doing obviously moderate runs through the twisties, but the Super Sport is awesome because just the power off the line, the power available to you, especially on the highway, the power to weight ratio. These bikes just turn in like nothing. Well, the 250s turn like nothing too in the corners. But you can have fun out here without being a fool, man. Actually, I'm probably going a little too fast out here, but I'll tell you, Super Sports will entice you to speed. That's the drawback to these bikes. And I've done many videos on it talking about, you know, I did that one video talking about the next bike I was getting is going to be slower because these bikes just tempt the hell out of you. Crank the throttle, man! That's what it's saying. That's what it wants! And I can't give it to it. I can't do it, man, because if I do it, I end up in jail, man. Be somebody's little bitch in there cleaning drawers and shit. Fuck that, man. I don't want that shit. I want to go in there, some big 300-pound dude in there, man, want to start some shit. No, man, I don't want to go to jail. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. I was just really doing comedy. See, right here, I'm always cautious with this turn here because I slipped on, there was a bunch of gravel at the apex of the corner there, and slid my rear tire. Luckily, I was able to ride out of it, but I'm not confident to ride aggressive in the twisties. It's just, especially here in Ohio, we don't have clear roads, but even like in North Carolina and California, you have much better road conditions than we have. You're still liable to have some gravel sprinkled here and there, or some animal run out on you. You never know, man. I've seen a lot of guys get hurt, you know, on those so-called, you know, clean, good roads. Just, you never know. Like I said, it's an uncontrolled environment out here on the streets. The track, you know it's controlled. But the track is very expensive, and I don't know if I'm ready to blow that kind of money on a hobby, because I know I'll love it. I know I'll absolutely love it. I'll probably end up wanting to buy a track bike designated for the track, and that'll just open up about $1,000 a month in a hobby. And I don't know if I'm ready to spend $12,000 a year on a hobby. That's why I'm checking out the dirt scene. The dirt scene is way cheaper. Those bikes can take a beating. You don't have cops on your ass. I mean, well, on the track you don't have cops on your ass anyhow, but you have, there's so much you can do with the dual sports and dirt bikes, man. It's just, it requires, really, in my opinion, it requires more skill. You're running through the ruts, running over logs and shit. That requires a lot of skill. And these guys doing hill climbs, crazy steep hill climbs. And I mean, with the track, all you have is to learn how to get faster in the corners. Your technique, your setup on the bike, you know, the way you shift gears, your braking skills. But hey guys, that's all I have for you in this video. If you want to see more of my videos, for those of you new riders out there, I have a playlist just for you over at my website, CycleCruza.com. Click on my videos, click on the menu tab, and you'll see a drop down list, and one of those playlists there is for new riders. Go check that out. That'll make it a lot easier for you to learn like the ins and outs of motorcycling, and Subscribe to my all-in-one motorcycle channel. Hit thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video. I appreciate all you guys. I'm going to try to increase my presence on Facebook and social media, Instagram, Twitter. And I just really haven't had time to do it, but I'm going to try to post extra pictures and videos on there and interact with you guys more on there. But hey, I appreciate all you guys. Ride strong. Take care. And I wish you guys to stay safe out here, man. I'm not talking down to you riders that do the street Rossi shit or highway riding stuff. Hey, it's your life. You accept the risk. It's on you. Just don't, if you get your ass handed to you, don't ask for us for donations, though. That's all I'm saying, man. Otherwise, I wish the best for you guys. I got love for all you riders, man. Take care out there, and until next time, deuces.
Welcome to CycleCruza's Click to Go links. Just click on the pictures below to go to my recommended videos and my social media sites. Also, don't forget to visit my blog and store at CycleCruza.com. If you have any trouble clicking on these links, they are also provided in the info section of this video. Thank you, and subscribe today. Guys, check out my new channel where I talk about anything and everything, not just motorcycle related. CycleCruza MotoVlog.